Representative Hakeem Jeffries of New York has announced his bid to lead the House Democratic Caucus, succeeding Nancy Pelosi. A lawyer from Central Brooklyn, Jeffries was elected to Congress in 2012.
Jeffries has always been seen as a rising star ever since he got into the House of Representatives in 2013. He has been a member of the Judiciary Committee, which is a pretty important committee on Capitol Hill. And he really has made housing, criminal justice reform a big part of what he has done on Capitol Hill.
Jeffries has been chair of the House Democratic Caucus since 2019. In that role, he has been the youngest member of leadership, but he has at times taken criticism from within his own party.
Many members have been skeptical about how liberal he actually is. A lot of liberals feel that he tends to side and hear out the moderate wing of the caucus more so than them. They want to make sure that he is listening to them and including their voices at the table.
Is there internal conflict in the party right now?
From time to time, there are going to be differences of opinion because we are incredibly diverse. We're united behind a common purpose. We have a for the people agenda.
So Jeffries has really been an aggressive messenger against Republicans.
With respect to Kevin McCarthy, does anyone take this guy seriously on any issue, particularly as it relates to ethics?
That, of course, has made some Republicans skeptical about him and his willingness to want to work with Republicans and reach across the aisle. He is willing to work with Republicans, but it really just depends on what that policy is. One of the biggest things that he was able to help craft legislatively and get passed was the First Step Act, which was signed by former President Donald Trump.
And what's so wonderful about this is that you have the right and the left, conservatives and progressives united in this effort.
In 2020, Jeffries was tapped by Speaker Pelosi to be an impeachment manager during one of two impeachments against former President Donald Trump.
It was always seen as kind of a moment for that person to really prove themselves, not just to the Democratic caucus, but also Pelosi herself. And that was really a moment where he was able to not just, again, show the House Democratic caucus, but also the American public who he is and what he stands for. Congress is definitely going to look different with Jeffries as the top Democrat in the House, simply because he is a historic pick. We have not seen an African-American man be in the top position of any party in either chamber. He's also much younger. He comes from a different generation.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine.
He brings this sort of ease and understanding that many members respect about him, that he does have a very calm demeanor, but when he's ready to tell you to fall in line, you better be prepared for how he delivers it and says it.